Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome to today's discussion on health awareness. I'm Nurunajah binti Muhammad Zahid. I will be your moderator for today's discussion. We have a fantastic panel lined up, each bringing expertise and passion to the table. Our panelists are leaders in their respective fields, dedicated to promoting holistic well-being and empowering individuals to live their healthiest life. From nutrition to fitness trainers, each panelist offers a unique perspective on how we can cultivate a lifestyle that supports our physical and mental health. Without further delay, let's meet our esteemed panelists. Let's welcome our first panel, Ms. Aida Amira binti Muhammad Azizah, who will be discussing fitness. Welcome, Ms. Aida. Next, we have a panel discussion on mental health. Joining us are Ms. Shafiqah Sofia, binti Joining us as well is Ms. Nur Faraizati binti Rosmani, the one who will be discussing about self-care. Last but not least, we have Ms. Nurul Faizatul Akmal binti Muhammad Saleh. Ms. Aida, could you share with us about practice advice for individuals who are new to fitness and looking to start an exercise routine?
Absolutely, for me, it's crucial to start slow and regularly increase workout intensity to avoid injury. Begin with low impact exercise like walking, swimming, or cycling, which are gentle on the joints. Incorporate strength training with moderate exercise such as squat, lunge, and push up to build over the stretch. Consistency is key. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity like brisk walking or 75 minutes of rigorous activities like running each week. Additionally, includes muscle strengthening activities on 2 or more days per week. Listen to your body and rest when needed. Proper form, hydration, and nutrition are needed. Set achievable goals and celebrate your progress. Find activities you enjoy to stay motivated and committed to your fitness journey.
Thank you, Ms. Aida, for the advice. Before we go to the next topic, let's look at some essential advice for those embarking on their fitness journey and starting an exercise routine. Remember, consistent is the key. Now that we explore about the fitness and exercise routine, let's transition to our next topic, overall well-being. Today, we delve into various aspects of well-being, including mental health, nutrition, and mindfulness. Our panelists will share their expertise and insight on how we can cultivate a balanced and fulfilling life. So without further ado, let's begin our discussion on well-being. Ms. Shafiqah, what do you know about well-being?
Well-being, also known as wellness, is naturally very valuable relative to someone. Well-being can refer to both positive and negative well-being. In positive sense, it is sometimes contrasted with ill-being as its opposite. The term subjective well-being denotes how people experience and evaluate their lives, usually measured in relation to some important well-being obtained through questions. Well-being has been treated as a variable ranging from 1 to a 5 degrees of well-being. This usage of well-being has in later times been widened to also include a negative aspect, with the aim of understanding how different broad environmental variables affect the well-being during walking or cycling. Environmental well-being has been produced.
Thank you, Ms. Shafiqah, for shedding light on the topic, well-being. Next, let's come our panel who will be discussed about self-care. Ms. Farah, may we know what is self-care?
Definition of self-care is about taking time to do things that can help you live well and improve both mental and physical. Self-care is important because it helps me establish balance and avoid burnout. It is often the mechanism of re-celebrating and getting in touch with our ability to play, have fun, relax, and connect with others. Self-care is important for several reasons. Prioritizing self-care can help individuals better cope with work stress, daily life demands, and the impact of stress on mental and physical well-being. Good self-care can take on many forms. It could be ensuring we get enough sleep every night or stepping outside for a few minutes for some fresh air. It also can mean taking the time to do what we enjoy. Sometimes we might need more self-care on specific areas to restore balance or find relief from stress or pressure in our life.
Thank you, Ms. Farah. As we come to the end of our discussion on what is self-care, it's evidence that this topic holds immense importance in our life. Self-care encompasses intentional actions and practices that prioritize our physical, mental, emotional well-being. Throughout our conversations, we explore various forms of self-care, including mindfulness, relaxation techniques, setting boundaries, and seeking support when needed. We emphasize that self-care is not selfish, but rather essential by maintaining balance, resilience, and overall health. By prioritizing self-care, we can better manage stress and change our relationships and a positive relationship with ourselves. Let's carry forward this understanding and commitment to self-care in our daily life. Recognizing that it's a vital aspect of leading a fulfilling and balanced life. Thank you to our panelists for their valuable insight and to our audience for their engagement. Together, let's continue to prioritize self-care. Good. So, next, let's begin our discussion about mental health. Ms. Akmal, what is mental health?
Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act, and help determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence to adulthood. Over the course of your life, if you think it would and behavior will be affected.
Thank you, Ms. Akmal, for the explanation. As we conclude our panel discussion on the topic of what is mental health, it's evidence that mental health is a complex and essential aspect of our overall well-being, affecting how we think, feel, and behave. We explore the importance of recognizing and addressing mental health challenges. Together, let's work toward a future where mental health is valued, understood, and supported by all. Next, let's go back to our first panel, Ms. Ida, who's going to talk about starting fitness with chronic conditions.
Beginning a fitness routine with chronic condition requires caution and planning. Consulting practical provides ensure and personalized exercise plan that consider individual limitation and goals. Starting with low impact activities like walking or swimming gradually increase intensity. Monitoring system and adjusting as are key for safety and effectiveness. Setting achievable goals and seeking guidance from professionals can exchange success and overall well-being. Working with physical therapists or certified fitness trainer experiences working with chronic condition can provide valuable guidance and support. These professionals can ensure exercise are performed correctly and offer personalized advice to maximize results while minimizing the risk of injury. By taking a caution and well-planned approach, individuals Individuals with chronic condition can safely integrate physical activity into their life, leading to improved health outcomes and overall well-being.
Thank you, Ms. Ida, for the explanation. Next, we will go back to our second panel who discussed with us about well-being before. Okay, Ms. Shafika, may I know more details about well-being? I think maybe people out there don't know about this topic, so let's learn together.
The well-being of a person is vital for a person. Theories of well-being try to determine which features of the state are responsible for the state contributing to the person's well-being. Theories of well-being of a person depends on the subjective mental state and attitudes of this person. Objective-based theories, on the other hand, allow that things can benefit a person independent of the person's subjective attitudes towards these things. Objective-based theories state that a person's well-being depends on a variety of basic objective goods. These goods may also include subjective factors like a pleasure, pain, balance, or desire satisfaction, besides factors that are dependent on the subject's attitudes, like friendship or habit features.
Thank you, Ms. Shafika, for sharing about well-being in more details. Next, let's move back to our third panel to talk about self-care before. Ms. Farah, can I ask you about the type and how to practice?
There's 5 types of self-care for every area of our life. It is physical self-care, social self-care, mental self-care, spiritual self-care, and emotional self-care. For physical self-care, you must fuel your body getting enough sleep with physical activities and care for your physical needs. Next, social self-care. Socialization is a key to self-care, but often it's hard to make time because our works and it can be easy to neglect our relationship when life gets in our ways. The best way to maintain those relationships to put time and energy to building our relationships with others. Third, that take steps to support mental and emotional well-being. Furthermore, the time for self-reflection, self-assessment, and self-compassion. With that, we can improve our self-acceptance, forgiveness, and self-care without judgment or cruelty.
Thank you, Ms. Farah. Next, we go back to our fourth panel to discuss about mental health. Okay, Ms. Arima, what are mental health conditions and factors that contribute to mental health conditions?
Mental health illness are disorders ranging from mild to severe that affect a person taking root and develop. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, nearly 1 in 5 adults with a mental illness. Many factors contribute to mental health conditions, including biological factors such as disorder, chemistry, life experience such as trauma or family story of mental health problems.
Thank you for our panel, Ms. Arima. As we know, mental health will affect our life. This mental health is also an experience from home. For mental health also always happens because we always hide our own feelings. So let's not hide our own problems. It's better to express it if you are afraid to express to the family. You can express your feelings to your own best friends. So it's the end of our topic today. As we conclude our discussion on health and wellness, it's clear that these topics are interconnected and vital for overall well-being. We explored the importance of fitness, encompassing physical activities that promote strength, endurance, and flexibility. Additionally, we delve into significance of both physical and mental health, recognizing that they are equally essential components of health lifestyle. So thank you to our panelists for their valuable insight and to our audience for their participants. Together, let's continue to strive for holistic well-being.